What is up? Good morning, good afternoon. It's your girl Patrice K. Coakley of TheBasslineGrp. What is up? Hello, hello. I am in Lombard, Illinois. Snow, yuck, yes. Darius, don't remind me. I'm trying not to look at it. I need to come down there where you at. But, as I said in my last Periscope, I was going to visit my favorite barber out here in Illinois because he is on point when it comes to branding. Like I said before, you know, if I see anyone, whether they're my client or not, and if I see anyone that's a regular old person like the rest of us who's out here killing it when it comes to branding and they're doing it on their own, I am going to shout them out. Like I said earlier, I had shouted out Darius earlier this year, Darius Cooks, who was on point. I was highly impressed with how he branded himself. Ooh, this is pretty loud. So, I am at this barbershop, and he's another guy who is out here killing it. He goes by the name of Johnny, aka Dude Can Cut. And I'm going to walk y'all in just so y'all can see what is going on. Like he is on point. Definitely on point. So be sure to check him out. But check this out, y'all. When you come in, look at that. Hi, mind blown. Hello, hello. So we are in Dude Can Cut Hair Studios with Johnny himself.
What's going on, people? How y'all doing? Thanks for watching. It's the first day. It's been a dream come true.
Right, for sure. So I just want to give, while he's finishing up his client, I just want to give y'all a quick tour of his spot and just show y'all how he is so on point and consistent with his brand. Let me clean my screen. I'm sorry, y'all, but look at this. Got the flyers going on. Got the logo on the back. Consistent.
Consistency is key, baby.
There's his info. Dude Can Cut. Let me get the client in there a little bit. Just your chin. I got your chin in there. But he got his name on the cape. And we in the washroom. We got towels going on here. Look at this. This is how you do it, yo. This is how you guys do it. Got the coffee for the folks. Got your little bottle of water right there.
Oh, and we got custom Dude Can Cut coffee cups coming tonight.
Oh, y'all heard that? Y'all hear that? Say that one more time.
We got Dude Can Cut coffee cups.
Hello.
Everything custom. Everything.
Hello. See, this is how you guys do it. You don't half-ass it, okay? You go all out. Got the towels going on. I walked in cheesing from ear to ear. Because this stuff, I swear, it excites me. And then he showed me some hats, too. He got the hats going on. And he got some t-shirts, all kind of stuff. Alright? But like I always tell y'all have to be consistent. You have to be consistent. And if you're selling products to people, make sure it's a representation of not only you, but also it's something that your audience can relate to. Now, I'm going to ask him just a couple questions for y'all. If y'all have any questions for him in regards to how he put his whole brand together, just let me know and I will ask him.
Yeah, for sure. Make sure you guys follow me on Periscope. It's at Dude Can Cut.
Yeah.
As well as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything is Dude Can Cut.
Cool. Now, can you talk and cut at the same time? I don't want to interrupt your flow. Now, I don't want you to mess his line up or nothing. I don't want to throw you off.
Now, right? Don't talk.
Don't talk, right? I don't want to throw you off.
Nah, you all right.
Now, how long you been cutting hair?
I've been cutting hair for exactly 6 years professionally.
6 years professionally.
Yeah.
And when did you start Duke and Cut that whole brand?
Honestly, I was looking at some old pictures. I didn't realize how old the idea was. So probably like 2011, I was at the shop one day and I was creating a new Twitter just for my barber stuff, and then it just kind of hit me. It was just like my clients would say, "Yeah, man," and I was new at it. I was kind of new. I was only cutting for 2.5 years at that time, and a lot of my new clients, "Yeah, man, holla at man, he can cut, dude can cut." You know what I'm saying? He can cut a little, you know. I was kind of like the newer guy in the shop.
Yeah.
So that phrase kind of stuck with me, and I'm like, all right, well, my Twitter will just be Duke can cut.
Duke can cut.
And then it just, from there, I never thought it would be a full-fledged branding until a little later on.
Right. That's what's up. That's what's up. And you and when did that happen? When did you name it? Was that 3 years ago?
Yeah, about 3 years ago. That's when I got serious about, okay, I'm gonna really work hard to put myself out there and brand the mess out of myself. And so the first thing I did was when I got 2 T-shirts made up with no intention to sell right away, but just to show, you know, Duke can cut across. And so I was cutting hair with that on. You know, a few of my clients was like, man, that's a dope shirt, you know, and just the people, it was getting in the minds of the people. And so I was starting to post it on Facebook and stuff like that. And it just started like that. And then I would say about 1.5 years later, I got my official logo done. And, you know, and for anybody that's want to brand themselves, it's going to cost money.
Yep.
You're going to have to spend some money. You may not have to spend a lot of it, but you just got to be strategic on what are you trying to achieve with your brand. Right.
And what was it that you were trying to achieve with yours?
I'm trying to show people a higher level of grooming. And that's been my tagline since the beginning. Especially in the African American community, it's a lot of barbers that are great at what they do, but they don't know how to properly showcase it to the world.
Yep.
You know, and me being fans of people like I Cut Pro and Tone McGill and Kenny Duncan from Andis, watching those guys and watching how pristine their brands were, it inspired me to make sure that whatever I put out there be excellent.
Right, right.
You know.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So y'all hear that, folks? He's been cutting hair for
6 years.
For 6 years. 6 years he's been cutting hair, and he launched Duke Can Cut. It was an idea that he put out there 3 years ago. So this didn't happen overnight, y'all.
No.
It did not happen overnight. And then you said that you put your first t-shirt out, what, a year later? A year and a half later?
Yeah.
And a year and a half later, and here we are, 2015.
It's amazing.
Exactly.
To see my plan laid out.
Right.
I created a plan about 3 years ago, laid out what I wanted to do, and I just tried to follow it the best way I could.
Right.
You can't do anything without plans.
Right.
You know, figure it out, whatever that is for you. Take your time planning and pursue it with all your heart.
Right.
That's my story. That's how we got here.
Exactly.
That's it. I didn't do nothing special.
Yep.
I don't have no huge marketing team behind me.
Yep.
And all these professional cameramen. It's
Yep.
all me.
Yep.
And you can do it.
Exactly.
You take your time, and if you're passionate about whatever it is, you can do it.
And you're consistent with it.
Exactly. If you do music, I'm an artist as well. I do music. I'm never going to put out nothing that's halfway mixed, halfway mastered, album cover ain't right. I'm never going to do that. So don't be putting up stuff on SoundCloud and it's not mixed and you mad that nobody want to listen to your music.
Exactly.
You know, it's like, man, I put this record out. I got Lupe on it. I got all these people.
Right.
Bro, the mix sucks.
Right.
The mix is bad. Nobody want to hear it. It makes me want to cry. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is that you're doing, be excellent. Be excellent. Take the time. Why are you rushing?
Right.
Take the time.
And do it right the first time.
I remember when I was in the barbershop, one of these older guys, one of these older barbers named Cuzzo, he told me one time, he was like, man, he pulled me aside, he was like, man, stop rushing all your cuts, man. You know, just take your time and get it right. You know what? This ain't a race. Why are you trying to race? And I'm the young dude, so I'm just trying to get my clients in and out.
Right.
But the quality wasn't really on nothing.
Right.
You know, and so I took that same principle with everything.
Yep.
You know, whether it's an Instagram picture or a Facebook post, read over your Facebook post before you post that stuff.
Exactly.
You're putting it out there.
Yep.
You know, edit it. Type it in your notes first, and then post it to Facebook. Because don't put it out there and
right.
misspell the word.
Yep. Because people watching, people waiting, they waiting to watch you fumble.
Yeah, we are all celebrities in our own right.
Exactly.
And when you think about all these, like, you think about Justin Bieber. How did Justin Bieber get on?
Hello, YouTube. Yep. YouTube. Got discovered on YouTube.
YouTube, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the list goes on. Like, you know, so anything's possible, man.
Right.
Appreciate y'all watching and rocking with your boy.
For sure. So if you guys are just tuning in, my name is Patrice K. Coakley of TheBasslineGrp, which is a brand management and marketing firm out in the northwest suburbs of Chicago. And I am kicking it with my barber. Dude can cut. Okay, and that's his name. That's what his brand is. Dude can cut. And he can cut. Okay? So we are in here just chopping it up, talking about how Dude Can Cut came to fruition and how he just built his whole brand. And today is his official grand opening of his own hair studio.
Yes.
He's been doing this for 6 years, been cutting hair for 6 years, came up with the brand Dude Can Cut 3 years ago, and actually, you know, created the first t-shirt for the brand a year and a half later after that. So this did not happen overnight. And like I told y'all, if I come across anyone that I like out here, out and about, who is on it, who's doing the thing and gets it, understands branding, I'm going to shout it out. Like I said earlier, Darius Cooks, he's killing it. Now we got Johnny, Mr. Dude Can Cut. He's killing it. So, I just want to give y'all some examples of how you can go out here and kill it too. It's not rocket science. I mean, if it's not your thing, then it's not your thing. Bring somebody on board to help you. Right. Johnny, he gets it. And he studied it. And let's talk about that, because let me also put out there, he is not a client of mine. I am his client. He cuts my hair. I'm a client of his. So, it's, you know, this is not, you know, he's doing it. So, this ain't no sales pitch. I'm not getting no free haircuts from this. Nothing like that. I came in here with some money to throw at him because he is on it. All right. So, let's talk about that real quick. You said, so a year and a half, you did that. You launched the t-shirt. And so how did you learn branding? Like, how did you learn it? Like, you know, because barbers don't think about that. No. People in general don't. They just want to cut hair, or they just want to put something out, service a client, and then that's it. Where did you get this from? Like, did you go to school? Did you take a class, or what?
I definitely didn't go to school for it.
Okay.
I didn't take a class. It's really, honestly, just watching. You know, just really watching and taking the time to really, taking the time to really say, okay, Johnny, what is it that you're trying to portray to people? What is the message that you want people to know? Everybody know you can cut.
Right.
Everybody know that. Everybody know you're a great barber. Whatever. But when it comes to just how did I learn it, it's really just me watching other people, other barbers, and other, not even just barbers, other companies. You know, I look at Nike.
Yep.
You know, like I told the guy I used to work for, Erskine, when it comes to my brand and my t-shirts and stuff, I want to be the Nike of barber.
Yes. Yep.
Like, and I don't mean to be aiming high and, you know, whatever.
Right.
That's just the way I think.
Right.
You know, I don't want to be, I want to be the guy, like I want barbers to come to me for their t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? And just have my logo stamped on it.
Yep.
You know, and that's my dream, you know, that's my goal. But it really just took me watching other brands and kind of tweaking my own a little, and just taking the time to really hop on YouTube, y'all. Watch some of these videos about branding. Watch these companies, Nike.
Yep.
Man, there's a lot of great companies out there. I try to mimic myself after on Instagram. And see, what I do is visual, so that's a big part of it, obviously. So that's easier. But take the time to whatever it is that whatever career that you are in. Like I tell my wife is an accountant, look at QuickBooks. Yep. You know, look at QuickBooks and how they brand themselves online. And try to mimic yourself. And at the same time, I'm a creative person. I don't want to bite nobody.
Right.
But I look and take steps from other brands.
Yeah, just studying the strategy.
And consistent.
Yep.
Being consistent. Like I have to post Like if I don't post in 3 days, I'm like, oh man, I gotta post something. You know what I'm saying? I gotta post. I gotta say something.
Right.
I gotta stay on people's minds.
Right.
You look at McDonald's. We all want to say how bad their food is.
Yep.
But they don't let us forget about it.
That's right.
They never let us forget. They want to forget. And late night, they know you're going to end up sliding your butt on over there, eating your double cheeseburger.
Yep.
They done put it in your head. We here.
Yep.
We're open all night.
Right.
And you can get pancakes at night now. So for y'all that don't want to do that, okay, you don't want a cheeseburger, we gave you, now you got pancakes.
Right. We got you covered.
It's branding.
Exactly.
You see these commercials 15 times a day, it's on purpose.
Right. I always tell customers it takes an audience at least 7 times to interact with your brand before they actually even consider, patronizing your business. So that's what it's about.
And so I don't want nobody to forget about me.
Right.
Because we will, because we get information
all the
fast,
time.
Fast.
All the time.
And you will forget.
Yeah.
You will. It's like, man, this dude got all these followers on Instagram and all this stuff. But if I go 2 weeks without posting a picture, that's killing my brand.
Right.
It is.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Because now you allow somebody else to sneak in there.
Exactly.
And it's not I wouldn't say it's a competitor. Like they wasn't trying to wait for you to fall off, but it's the point that you went silent. You went off their mind. So you got to stay on. You got to stay on it. Yeah.
And I've had people write stuff, and I've seen it. I ain't gonna mention no names. So I may do this after when you turn this off. Straight up.
But and here's the thing with that though. Let them bite. That's how I look at it. Let them bite. As long as you consistent, the person that's consistent and that's true and that's authentic, those are the ones that's gonna be standing at the end of the day.
And don't tell everybody what you're doing.
Right. Say that one more time.
Don't tell everybody what you're doing.
All right now.
Family, friends. Don't tell everybody what you're doing. If nothing's in concrete, paperwork, trademark. That's why I didn't put Duke and Cut out there until I got my paperwork.
Right.
It's officially mine. I own it.
Yep.
Because I understand it got a real memorable ring to it.
Yep.
Oh man, Duke and Cut. Yeah, everybody got the same response.
Yep.
And I'm like, I might have something here.
Yep.
I need to go ahead and contact Obama and get this
get this situated.
Yeah, get it right, because
get that paperwork together.
People will buy your domain.
Oh, of course.
And try to sell it back to you for 10 grand.
Of course.
Real talk.
Of course. Nicki Minaj. That's why that's why her website is at NickiMinaj.com.
What?
Yep. Hers is like pink something. Pink.
Somebody bought the domain.
Yep. Bought her name. And that's the first thing I tell people: get your name locked. It's nothing but like what, $10 a year?
Yeah,
come on now.
It's easy.
Go to GoDaddy and get your .com locked in. But that's something that people don't think to do. Yep.
It's not just about the work, guys. This is part of the work.
Right.
Branding is part of the work.
So how do you manage it all? You cutting hair, you Instagramming, Facebooking, you got all you doing your design, like you got a team, like anybody helping you hiring people or what?
No, man, it's just me.
You doing the design work too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't design it. I designed it, but I didn't physically design it.
Okay.
It was my idea.
It was your idea, right?
I got a graphic designer that did it.
All right.
But I got a time, so you got to know who your audience is.
Yep.
For me, I know it's a certain group of people that's on Facebook every morning.
Yep.
Facebook is like the newspaper or something.
Yep.
And so if you're posting something, I try to post something positive or encouraging. It's in the morning. Okay, I'm grateful to
get your
get a
day
new
pop.
shot.
Right.
Right. And I do that in the morning. And late at night, I might post a haircut picture. Man, fresh out the shop, burst fade. That's for my barbers and other people who are on Instagram. And even on Twitter, there's a different audience on every platform.
Say it.
Every single platform. Even on Snapchat. I'm on Snapchat now. So that dude can cut on Snapchat. There's a different audience on every one of these platforms, and you got to know who you're talking to.
Right.
And if you don't know, you'll be like, man, I posted a picture and
I don't get no likes.
Right. No likes. It's because ain't nobody on there.
Yep.
Ain't nobody watching.
Yep.
You got to do it at a certain time.
Yep.
So my advice to anybody who's starting out a brand, post in the morning, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, with a picture. If you're not going to do anything visual, make sure it's something uplifting and encouraging. People want to hear that every day. And that'll never get old.
Yep.
It's not, man, is that being fake? No, it's not. Being honest.
Right.
But it's part of people remembering you.
Right.
People will remember that you said something encouraging. You know, stop posting stop posting the media takeout stuff.
Right.
Post something that's gonna uplift somebody.
Exactly.
You know, I can't stand seeing that with little kids fighting and stuff in high school, and I hate that. I block people like that. Don't post nothing that's gonna post something that's uplifting. Right. And people will remember that.
Yep. Exactly.
People like Duke and Cut because they like me. You know, they like me. You know, people support you first. You got to be the face of your brand. If you're just trying to be behind the scenes person, you can't do that right up front. Until you get to Bill Gates status. Yep. You good. Yep. But you can't. You gotta be the face of your brand.
Exactly. So that's why you guys see my face. Let me switch here so y'all can see my face. Even though I go by the Bassline Group, this is why you guys see my face all the time, because I am the face of the Bassline Group. Anytime you starting out, I know a lot of people come to me and they got a new business coming up and they're trying to launch it and they're like, oh, I don't want people to see me. I don't want, no. When you starting out, that's how you reel them in. Right. You know, you got to show who you are, because that's who they're really supporting. They're supporting you. You got to put yourself out there, and that's how they gravitate to you. You know, it's not a logo, it's not the name, it's who you are and what you represent.
You got to be relatable.
Yeah, you got to be relatable.
You got to be. If people don't think you're human, they won't fool with you.
Right, right.
If everything you do is a commercial, it's like, oh, all right.
Exactly.
He want me to buy something.
Yep.
And it can't be just that.
Yep.
Yeah, so it can't just be a commercial, not everything.
Right, right.
There's times for that, but not all the time.
Right. So that is what's up. I am so happy for you.
Thank you.
I am so happy. So if you guys are just tuning in, we are at Duke and Cut Hair Studio. Check it out. He is located at 311 South Main Street. Let me get this to focus here. There we go. 311 South Main Street, Suite 101 in Lombard. Grooming at a high level, yo. You guys definitely got to check him out, because dude can definitely cut. All right. Also check him out online at dudecancut.com. He has some great content. Oh, also, on the website, you mentioned DCC, which is, you know, obviously Dude Can Cut. Yeah. But what's the other meaning behind that? Like, what else does it stand for?
The DCC stands for not only Dude Can Cut, but it also stands for Dedication Can Conquer. And I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was just like, man, bro, do you have a different meaning for the DCC? Because I feel like, just from a client standpoint, all right, look cold, but why would I wear it? Exactly.
That's exactly what I thought. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Until I went to your site.
Okay, also for barbers. That's it. You know, but it's not. And so I came up with that phrase because that's what that means to me. Like the razor represents my craft, and that's what I'm conquering every day. And so you can wear a hat or a shirt or something that I put out there, and you can relate to it. So whatever that is to you, it don't have to be the razor. It could be music. It could be your computer. It could be your engineering. It could be your family. Whatever it is for you, that's what that represents. Right.
So. And you know what? That's the brand right there. You know, a lot of people think it's the logo and the towels with your logo on there and all the T-shirts and stuff. That's not the brand. That's the identity of the brand. The brand is the meaning behind it and what it is that you represent. So definitely keep that in mind. Look at the client checking out his cut. Look at that cut.
Yeah, it's good, but I mean,
keep swirling. Look at it.
Yeah, keep it going.
Got it going. So I just want to show y'all again.
Oh, you need one of those.
Got the mats. Got the mat here.
Hold on 1 second, Jess.
Got the towels with the logo on there. And you know, all around, this is just a really nice studio, like hair studio. He is on point. So definitely check him out in Lombard. And yeah, I hope you guys found value in this. I know sometimes people may get tired of me preaching this stuff. I wanted to bring someone on the scope that is actually doing it and that's actually living this. And he gets it. And like he said, he studied this. You know, it's like This is why the slogan that I'm using going into 2016 for the Bassline Group is don't take another webinar, don't take another class, or don't take another branding workshop. Take action. Okay? 2016 should be about taking action. All right? Because everything that he said is the same stuff that I've said, is the same stuff that you can find on Google. The difference between him, Darius, and myself and others out there is that we took action. We learned this stuff and then we applied it. So, yeah, let this be motivation to you guys to get it going. Now, Johnny said that, he's doing it himself, which is cool. But, when you get to a point, he may need to hire somebody. Hopefully it's the Bassline Group. But anyway, once you get to that point, if it's something that you can't do yourself, definitely hire people. You're going to have to invest in people to help you with this. He has a graphic designer that helped bring his vision to life. I also have a graphic designer and everything. So it's like you have to invest in it. You got to invest in the towels and the mats and all that, because it's all a part of the brand. It's all about the look, right? So, yeah, I hope that was some value to you guys. If you're catching the replay, thank y'all so much for catching the replay. My name is Patrice K. Coakley of the Bassline Group. I'm about to go in here and get lined up. So feel free. Definitely follow Johnny at Dude Can Cut everywhere. He is on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, all of the social media platforms. Make sure you follow him at Dude Can Cut. Also follow me. You're welcome, Diva. Also follow me at the Bassline Group, the BasslineGrp. My website is TheBasslineGrp.com. So yeah, that is it. Feel free to watch the replay, take notes, and 2016 is around the corner. Let's take action. Let's do it. All right.